Hello everyone, Cap here and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. I have two more viewer replays for you guys today, and the first one is here between Nemo and Debu Rabbi probably. Blue is area specialist with crawlers and phoenixes, and red is speed specialist with crawlers and mustangs. And this match is going to be Nemo defending aggression by red here, and blue is 1500 mmR, red is 1800 mmR. So let's see how this goes. Blue adding some arc lights for chaff clear, and in general very good here into crawlers and mustangs. And good for blue, already putting 2 packs of chaff here on the right side. Possibly expecting aggression on one side. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I would also expect aggression here and would probably also defend on one side harder than on the other side. Because blue is, or red is a speed specialist. And let's see how this goes. Arclight is going to work overtime, but was actually a little bit too far in the front, I'd say. So it was targeted quite quickly by the mustangs before the crawler chaff came in. So if aggression was expected, the arclight should have been a little bit further back. And yeah, with that arclight down so quickly, the phoenixes are pretty useless here right now. Not going to do all that much against crawlers and mustangs. But blue now knows what's going on here, so can adjust the units and the positioning a bit to better defend on the right side. Enhancement module for blue, good long term for sure. Not really going to provide any value right now. And red did get and did pick the charged ammo, which is very, very good here. Or long term, it's very good. Just a very strong Mustang item. Blue is going... Okay, interesting. Blue did pick up a rapid supply, so it took a credit here, round 2. Very unusual. Putting down a sentry here, putting down some crawlers in the flank here to pressure, and one Vulcan over here. Very, very strong. Vulcan is extremely good against this. No steel bolts were in place just yet. Now some were added, but only 1 pack. This could still be enough here. The Vulcan could clean up everything. Yeah, getting bought some time by the crawlers here. Double crawlers from behind the tower are enough chaff probably to buy enough time for this Vulcan to take down even the steel bolts. Yeah. And yeah. Flank is coming in now too. Doesn't really matter too much. Battle is pretty much over by the time the crawlers take the tower. But yeah. Now the defense here is working so far. Kind of problematic potentially. The barrier item is very, very good as well on the Vulcan here. Helps stabilize that defense here. And also what I was about to say is blue is a little bit behind on economy now though. They take a credit, so does not have a lot to spend this turn. Yeah, took the barrier item and bought some crawlers and 1 arclight. And also put some crawlers here in the flank. Never mind, moving them also on the left side here. And red on the other hand, interesting choice, which also makes sense here. So the Vulcan is now the problem, and steel bolts are not going to cut it right now. Level 1 steel bolts against a Vulcan, not necessarily ideal. And red did pick up the mass-produced scorpions. So is spamming scorpions now, which deal a lot of damage of course. And can be good enough here to deal with that Vulcan. Also, the tower on the left was reinforced, so it's now level 2. The crawlers are taking quite some time to take it down, but it is still in time here. the Scorpions did not get enough time to take down the Vulcan. Tower debuff came in just at the right moment, pretty much. Orbital for blue can be very strong here. And red did pick up Photon. Also very strong when you have an aggressive push here. All units clumped up on everything. And yeah, red going for more Scorpions here. Really wants that damage on the board. And blue also adding Incendiary Bomb. So this turn, everything that isn't a Scorpion is going to die very quickly. To Orbital and to Fire, most likely. And one Scorpion here on the other side for red to defend against these crawlers. Not ideal, but it's going to be good enough. Also, could have actually put the Scorpion behind the tower, to be honest. Could have the tower just tank a little bit. But doesn't really matter. Scorpion should be enough to deal with these crawlers. I assume actually mass produced against 2 packs of crawlers should still be enough, I think. But yeah, Fire here and Orbital, really good for blue. And yeah, the Scorpion is enough to defend on this side. So no tower debuff now, and the Scorpion's still alive. Scorpion's not as vulnerable to the fire and to the Vulcan in general, and yeah, looking better now for red. Spamming those Scorpions, definitely a good choice. Alright. Now let's see how blue reacts to this. Going for more actives that are very strong here, of course. Lightning Storm is really going to delete everything that is not a Scorpion. So red cannot catch a break here with these units. Cannot really get levels on the units. Mustangs can now get level to level 2, okay, but they are going to die instantly as well and not going to get any XP, and the steel bolt's also kind of useless. This is a bit awkward, getting actives in the face all the time here when you're aggressive, because you really want levels on the units. But if the units die instantly to actives, well, can't get levels. Blue did pick up Mech Rage on crawlers. It's also using the enhancement module with the field recovery, by the way, to make some free money. And also did add crawlers here and also a Phoenix on this flank to take care of the Scorpion. So once again, this left side or the tower will fall at some point, not sure how quickly. And red, by the way, did pick up double shot on the Scorpions, so wants to pump out damage quicker. However, well, without any support from anything, Scorpions are just going to get overrun here. The Storm is just too good. Storm did delete basically everything. However, there's still a Phoenix here, and there's no anti-air left, right? The Phoenix is from the flank here. Oh, actually, there are some Fangs working on the Phoenix, but yeah. This is going to be the round for blue, but not as hard of a win as I initially expected here. And once again, blue did pick a very expensive active. So economy-wise, it's looking better for red here. Underground Threat, next active coming down. Reinforcing here can work. Blue or red also did get the Underground Threat, also trying to... Oh my god. Red has had it. Putting down triple sentry here to take down these crawlers right away. So also some Phoenixes here to take down the opponent's Phoenixes. And yeah, once again, this side should be defended now. And more Scorpions. And also blue, once again, using the enhancement module and selling and everything. And the Scorpions did get the range enhancement as well for red. However, blue is now going for Overlords. Double Overlords with Overlord Artillery with mobile beacon here towards the towers. And, well, Scorpions get absolutely wrecked by Overlords. However, this Phoenix can take down one Overlord at least. And because these Phoenixes got distracted by the Overlords, they did not take care of the flank Phoenixes. And flank Phoenixes could take the tower. Right side as well. It's too many crawlers coming in with the underground threat on the right there from blue as well. And yeah, double tower debuff. And now air superiority, I think is the word, for blue here. With leveled Phoenixes as well as Overlords. Red is very heavily invested now in Scorpions. A lot of Scorpions and also double tech. So yeah, red now has to switch immediately to anti-air of some sort. Orbital for blue and amplifying core for red. And oh my god, that's also a value orbital right there. Level on Phoenixes here with the improved firepower control system, very important. Also getting range on Phoenixes, so yeah, that's red's answer kind of. Going for Phoenixes with range, it seems, to answer these Overlords. Overlords, however, also have jump drive and did get jump drive right now, so they can get moved around. And they were moved here to the rest of the army. I guess jump drive in general, just to not be predictable, but also orbital was offered, so if the Overlords stayed here, there was a risk. Red could have picked orbital javelin and could have taken down the Overlords if they stayed in place. Did not happen, but you never know. And yeah, more Phoenixes for red, trying to answer the Overlords. Overlords once again getting mobile beaconed here. This time on the right side. And yeah, this orbital javelin is really going to hurt here though. And by the way, I was talking about economy, because blue did take so many actives, that's a lot of credits invested, but also blue did have the enhancement module and made some free credits with upgrading and selling units with that. So economy-wise, probably somewhat even after all. Phoenix is not enough on the right side to take down that mobile beacon Overlord, protected by some crawlers. Crawlers also did get replicate, by the way, so there are a lot of crawlers on the board. However, it does look decent for red now. Are these Phoenixes able to take down this Overlord? Nope, I don't think so. Phoenix is distracted by these fangs, and Overlord is taking down the tower here. And yeah, going to be another round for blue. Only 400 damage though, and 2 fangs alive or something. Also missed that fangs did get the shield upgrade as well. Personal shields. A nuke for blue. All the actives here for blue. And red did pick the anti-interference module this turn, I believe. Phoenix is getting mobile beaconed, so they don't stay in place and get overrun by the Overlords, I guess. And yeah, another Overlord for blue. Oh, there are Brawlers and Phoenixes in this flank here. Brawlers will tank this sentry, and Phoenixes, well, we'll start shooting these from behind. Actually, never mind. This Overlord probably going to aggro here and will probably take down the... Never mind, not with mobile beacon. But yeah, I don't think the Phoenix is going to do all too much without a mobile beacon towards the tower here. Also, the tower is protected by a bubble. Yeah, flank is not going to do too much here. Another bubble here, protecting a little bit against the nuke. Photon emission is off cooldown. There is oil coming down as well to slow. And the 4 overlords here, mobile beacon towards the middle. Going to be a force. However, these Phoenixes also getting mobile beaconed in that direction and can actually shoot the overlords while... Oh my god, the Phoenix is so good here with the mobile beacon. Can actually shoot the overlord while driving by here. And yeah, the very good round for red now. Holy. That was... I didn't see what took the tower on the left here. This left tower did fall kind of quickly. Let me... So there was no flank, otherwise there wouldn't have been this sentry here. It's nothing from the front. Okay, this just pushed him, I guess. Scorpion. Blue taking the smoke bomb here. Can be very good, and red is skipping, and once again there are always actives off cooldown at this point. Yeah, so many actives on blue side. Smoke here now, and the orbital. Very annoying for red, especially the orbital actually, because the orbital can hit Phoenixes. And this Phoenix pack was MVP last turn and is MVP in general. With the improved firepower control system. As you can see, top damage total and top damage last turn took down all those overlords. And ooh, red is going for double war factory with Phoenix production. Yeah, needs more anti-air, I guess. However, blue did pick up the mothership upgrade on the overlords, so they are spawning quite a few wasps now, and wasps are going to be very annoying for the Phoenixes. This is a very good match. Both players making interesting and a very reasonable plays. Also getting temp speed here, temp range. Could also take a credit at this point. It's going to be the last round. 2 overlords getting mobile beacon towards the right. 2 overlords staying here. Mainly to defend, I guess, because this tower did fall quite quickly last turn. And yeah, smoke landing, fire from the Vulcan coming down, orbitals coming down here. And left side, the 2 overlords with the wasps are actually pushing towards the tower here. It's kind of unprotected. They are, one of them did lock on to, yep, to the tower here, and tower debuff coming in now. And overlords are taking down at least one of the war factories kind of quickly. And the other war factory all by itself in the corner here with a couple of Mustangs still alive, but not too many, and a couple of Phoenixes. However, tanks with shields buying a lot of time, and also of course the wars that are getting spawned over and over, and yeah. GG's. Well played. Interesting, very interesting. Good switches to different units here by both players. Going for the round 2 Vulcan with taking a credit, kind of unusual, but it did work out and kind of forced red's hand, and red did go into more into scorpions then. Kind of heavily, or almost too heavily invested in scorpions, and then blue decided to go for overlords, which made a lot of sense. And yeah. A lot of mobile beacon stuff as well, a ton of actives by blue. Yeah, very interesting match. GG. Alright, second match here between Mungst and Dr. Hex. It is round 3, but it's still good. And blue here is a lead specialist. The quote-unquote new elite specialist now does start with 100 extra supplies, round 1. Previously it was 50 extra supplies, and it does matter because tier 1 units that are level 2 do cost 150, so with now 300 total starting credits you can buy 2 packs of whatever, 2 marksmen, 2 fangs or something like that. And I think that does make a big difference, at least for the early game of course. Let's look at this one. So blue, once again, elite specialist, and does have assault mode marksman. Some crawlers in front here, some sledgehammers, and also added some fangs. And red here is heavy armor specialist with assault vulcan. No vulcan on the board yet though. And does have some marksmen, some sledgehammers, and some fangs here. Also one pack of crawlers in the flank. That did take the tower last round. That's why they got leveled. But now it's defended here with a marksman. Alright, let's see. Another pack of sledgehammers on the right here to potentially deal with this, but that's not going to happen right now. Level 2 Assault Mode Marksman easily takes care of a level 1 pack of sledgehammers. However, sledgehammers do have EMP as a tag, and I do believe that should come out. Maybe that's why the sledgehammers were placed there to begin with. Right in front of that one marksman, so maybe next turn we will see EMP on the sledgehammers, and then the sledgehammers will be able to take down that marksman without the assault mode tag. But for now, looking good for blue here. Skip by blue, and charged ammo for red. Charged ammo is so good here as well against assault mode marksman. Another source of EMP. Just disabling the tags on assault mode marksman is so good. Doesn't necessarily have the best units for the charged ammo. Best units usually are Mustangs, but yeah. On sledgehammers, the sledgehammers did get EMP tag, so you don't want to equip the charged ammo on those. Fangs die kind of quickly and are in the front as well, so I guess on a marksman, but feels kind of bad, marksman attacking so slowly. But yeah, anyways though, EMP on the sledgehammers will disable this tag here very quickly, and in general, over the course of the fight, probably disable all the marksmen at some point. Marksmen, however, also did get the range enhancement, so they stay back a little bit further and are protected basically until everything else is dead. Sledgehammers do have 95 range, and the assault mode with ranged enhancement does have 110, so will stay behind. Also some sledgehammers added in the flank here by red, trying to pressure all the assault mode marksmen. And yeah, here on the right, as you can see, disabled, and now it's basically not doing anything anymore. And it's providing a lot of XP. Instantly leveled these sledgehammers. Level 3 marksman. That's also a big downside. You play these and you level marksman and you have level 2, level 3 marksman everywhere. But then you get the tags disabled and all of a sudden they die so easily and so quickly and kind of for free. And provide so much XP to your opponent as well. Feels kind of bad. So yeah, assault mode marksman can be fun and can also be kind of strong, but it's a double-edged sword. If your opponent EMPs, and not only do the marksmen get countered super easily, but they also usually provide a lot of XP because they, by the time EMP comes out, the marksmen oftentimes are level 2, level 3, and then provide a lot of XP when they die. However, for now, with the extra range, they are good enough here to take down the rest of red's units. Both players going for junior manufacturing. And blue is deciding to add triple fangs here. So the assault mode marksmen are in place. I don't think any more should or will come out. Now blue is working on protecting them from EMP, and yeah, doing that, or trying to do that, with fangs all over the place. Red also did get the Mechanical Rage upgrade on these sledgehammers, so they clear the chaff quicker. Makes sense. Charged ammo still not equipped, by the way. Was picked, but not equipped. Red also doesn't really know where to put it. Fangs kind of useless, sledgehammers completely useless because they do have EMP, and yeah, I guess marksman, but also feels bad. Oh, by the way, because we started late with the replay, the credits here are inaccurate. Both players still had like 600 credits left or something, but that is not true. That's a bug in the replay. Anyways, are these sledgehammers with Mech Rage now enough to get through here and take down these marksmen quickly enough? Or rather, take down the chaff and everything quickly enough so that they can get to the marksman. Does not look like it. Also, this marksman does have the charged ammo now. Was not equipped for the last 1 or 2 turns, but now got equipped on this marksman. Still not enough though. Fangs and leveled sledgehammers providing a lot of time. And providing a lot of support for the Assault Mode Marksman. Device Specialist for blue. And a lot of levels everywhere. A lot of levels and Fang shields, portable shields on the Fangs and triple Fangs. Yeah, just spamming Fangs now and Fangs with shields. So they provide a lot of time against what's on the board here by Red. Red also going for portable shield on the Fangs. And did pick up EMP, I guess. This turn. Also 2 more sledgehammers. 3 more sledgehammers, alright. So, yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to be enough long term. Sledgehammer is definitely not ideal to deal with shielded Fangs. Shielded Fangs are so good here. They provide a ton of time against Red's board. Also, shielded Fangs on Red's side are also good though, against Blue's board. Similar reasoning. Assault Mode Marksmen also attack kind of slowly and are stuck on the Fangs for very long. So are the Sledgehammers. And yeah, just chaff clear, not the best for both players right now. Because shielded Fangs are just so good in this scenario. Some EMPs coming down here on the right with the active. So right side will fall kind of quickly, I believe. With these Assault Mode Marksmen not being Assault Mode Marksmen, but just regular Marksmen. And yeah, getting run over. Tower should probably fall soon-ish too. A lot of leveled Sledgehammers here, by the way, on red side. Because once again, a lot of XP from the leveled Marksmen as well here. And yeah, right side is falling. And with the tower debuff, the rest is getting cleaned up as well. Somewhat of a close round, and definitely the EMP here on the right did help Red to win the right side and take the tower. Shield airdrop for blue, and Vulcan descent for red. Ooh, blue actually also going for more Assault Mode Marksman after all. Is not done yet. Both players placing a lot of bubbles, and they are very good for both players, but even better for blue. Red does not have the best damage against bubbles. Ooh. Also, red is getting double Vulcan here. Oh no, this is going to be terrible for red. So blue did pick Shield Device Specialist, so these bubbles here are even stronger, have even more HP. And the board already was not great against bubbles, so no high DPS units. And yeah, Vulcans absolutely terrible against bubbles as well. So I think these 4 barriers here might decide the round for blue. Oh no. Red also taking a credit and picked up the range enhancement on the Vulcan, which just means they get instantly stuck pretty much on the bubbles. More or less. Very quickly they will attack the bubbles and get stuck here. Yeah, right side is stuck, left side not quite yet. But anyways, though, bubbles providing a ton of time here for the rest of the units. And these marksmen with the levels, and also did get a lead marksman tech upgrade, they do a lot of damage. Yeah, this turn is so good for blue here. With the bubbles, getting elite marksmen to take down the leveled sledgehammers quicker, as well as the Vulcans and the bubbles. And yeah, red on the other hand, going for Vulcans and is just getting stuck on the barriers here. Not ideal for red. Blue going for Amcore. A lot of levels once more on all the marksmen. And also did pick up the shooting squad, so they are fully tagged now. Fully tagged assault mode marksmen. Pumping out some fangs as well. High level fangs, by the way, with shield. So that's also very good here for blue. And yeah, this could be the last round for sure, and blue taking a credit, also taking temp range. Red did pick up the haste module. And is adding some more fangs, I believe. Trying to buy more time here. I'm honestly not sure if that is the most pressing issue right now. Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure if red really has a good choice here. The setup from blue together with the bubbles and shield device specialist is just so good here. I think it kind of would force red to go for some shield break, so maybe Stormcallers, to be honest. Triple Stormcaller, maybe even level 2. Would have been my choice maybe, but even that might not be enough. And yeah, adding more tanks here, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough for red. The bubbles, very strong and lasting for quite a while. And then there are still all these shielded fangs and sledgehammers in front of the assault mode marksman as well. And with all the levels and elite marksmen, they deal so much damage. Take down sledgehammers and Vulcans so quickly. Yep. GG's, wow. Now that's a good assault mode marksman game right there. Very good choice here, picking up shield device specialist, and then yeah, the turn where all the bubbles were put down, so the turn before this one, I think, round 7, was so good for blue. Sometimes bubbles can be absolutely disgusting. If your opponent doesn't really have high DPS for shield break, they can do so much. And yeah, marksman getting a lot of levels, a lot of range, a lot of damage here, and also pumping out some additional fangs with shields to tank even more. Yeah, kind of hard to penetrate this. And yeah, alright, GG's. Thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, bye.